Welcome to the Polly the Wog channel. We've got a fan here in front of us today, and let's take it apart and see if there is actual copper in this fan motor. I do have another fan over here to compare it to, and they are different makes and models, and I want to find out if either one of them have copper inside. So I'm going to quickly start taking this apart, and we'll get down to the motors on the inside. Okay, so we got a little teeny bit of wire. Grab our cutters. Looks like there's a little teeny bit of brass in that. Stuff just goes flying. Yep, that's just steel on those. I'll just get rid of that. A little metal piece. Get rid of these two screws. Looks like a little teeny bit of brass. Grab our needle nose pliers. Not sure if those are copper or brass. They look more copper. That's definitely a little teeny piece of brass. Not very big, but hey, we'll take it. A little bit of micro scrap. Those magnetic? That doesn't seem like it. Oh, yes, it is. All right, so the rest of that's just junk. That looks like a little piece of copper. Yep, and the rest of that's just garbage. Let's just double check here with our magnet. See what sticks. Alright, if it sticks to the magnet, it's garbage. So those look like three little pieces of copper and a little piece of brass. Not very much. Can't even pick it up with the gloves on. Alright, we'll put our little hunk of brass over there for now. And that little copper container, we'll pop those in there. Now I really just want to get down to this motor. Piece of plastic. Alright, let's get rid of this big piece. A little bit of tin shred. Alright, let's get these screws out of here. rid of those screws. And see that little bit of what looks like copper down in there. There we go. Just took a little bit of force to pop that off. There we go. Get rid of our little piece of wire into my wire bin. Well, might as well save this little teeny piece of tin. Another useless piece of plastic. A little bit of tin. A few more screws. Throw all that into our little junk metal container. Screws, screws, and more screws. Yep, everything's magnetic. Get rid of that. Is there anything left in here? I don't think so. I think this is all just plastic. Yeah, there's like a little screw in there, but it's all just plastic. And we'll get rid of that. Well, we're getting down there to the motor. Looks like 4 more screws, and maybe we can find out if it's actually copper or not. All right, let's go for it. Oh, nuts on it. Might as well use the magnet to hold all those. One more. All right, let's see if this opens up. All right, there we go. So this piece here is just going into the tin shred. I don't think there's anything else useful on there. Another piece of tin shred. Let's get rid of all of our little screws. Yep, that's all just tin. Yep, we'll get rid of that. Alright, let's cut this wire off. Not sure what's in this little box. If you know what's inside here, if there's anything good in there, let me know down in the comments. I'm guessing that there is not anything good inside that. I'm going to just get rid of that. Plastic. And just a little bit of wire that we'll just put down through this little hole. Add it to our wire. And same for this. We got 3 wires inside there, but doesn't look like anything in particularly good. You can get rid of this little wire clippy thing. All right, let's feed that down into the wire container. We'll just get rid of those. Bye-bye. All right, question of the day, is that going to be copper? Now, looking at it, I can see two different tones in this, but I am going to guess, well, no point in guessing, let's just find out. Aluminum, of course. What about this other color? I think that was aluminum too. A little hard to tell. It would be very weird if it was mixed. Oh yeah, no, that's aluminum. I don't know if you can see that nice metallic-y look there, but yep. Same as that piece there. Yeah, once you start to file into it, it's just shiny metallic silver-like. So, yep, first fan is a bust. That is going into my tin shred pile. There's no point in going any further. I'm not going to take out the aluminum windings. We'll just put that into the old tin shred. So fan number 1 down. Let's go for fan number 2. All right, some more tin shred. Same for that piece. Yep, that's all just junk. Now this one, it's all looks more like an actual copper color, and it's all the same color. But, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Let's cut some of these little strings so we can get the wire off. And again, if any of you scrappers out there know if there's anything good inside this, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm guessing there is not anything good inside of that. Maybe a small little piece of copper. Alright, we'll get rid of our wire. Right down through the hole into our wire bucket. Will this be copper? I don't know. Sure looks like copper. I sure wish it was copper, even though it's only a teeny bit. Alright, let's find out. Aluminum. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but definitely aluminum in both those spots. So that, folks, is why we just send fans straight to the shred pile, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to find it's just aluminum windings on the inside. Well, thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.